Yeah, I think we actually have fixed pretty much everything in our town. We've done it, guys. We have successfully fixed our city. Hey everyone, welcome back to Cities and Friends. My name is Wyatt, and together you and I are building a city from scratch in Cities Skylines, where in the last episode we had used quite a bit of the unlocks we got through Big Town, and we made quite a bit of a mess along the way. Let's see if we can clean it up a little bit and make the city look just a little bit nicer. All right, so like I mentioned in the previous episode, we had expanded quite a bit and made a few adjustments to our zones. Now you can see here we used to have low density commercial, and now we've made the main collector our main corridor for our high density, and we took out a lot of the low density residential here and we made that higher density. Now everything is looking as good as I imagine it could be on the first dry run of this game, and I'm kind of proud of the progress. Our city hasn't totally imploded yet, and we haven't lost a ton of people. So I'm gonna take that as a win, but what's been really bugging me the past couple of episodes, and I'll pull it up here, is this one road is having a lot of congestion because of our industrial district. All of the vehicles that are coming through are getting caught right on this road of Harris Street, and it's creating a lot of issues for our intersection right here. So what I want to do, and I got quite a bit of advice in my last few episodes from y'all who are a lot more experienced than I am in this, what I'm going to try, and I'm just going to do one little attempt at a fix. I'm just going to nuke that road. I'm so curious what that's going to do. So now we're finally getting our maple bridge. It's finally being utilized, so that's fantastic. And now I'm hoping, I'm just going to run this through a little bit. I'm going to see if this does in fact. Oh, okay. I don't know what that was, but okay, we're going to just we're going to just not worry about that building that just got demolished and reused. It's fine. So now I'm looking here at this intersection, and we did alleviate some of the congestion on our main intersection. We are running into a bit of an issue still when it comes to the main part of our industrial and these side roads, and we're having a lot of congestion here. I wonder, now this is going to be something again that I just need to play with to see if I can find little mini solutions to it, but here's my thought, and I know there's a way to do this, I just don't know what that is just yet. What I want to do, if it's possible, to make Scott Street here, this through traffic going on this direction towards the interstate or the freeway, I want to make that just go through and put a stop sign here on Harris. Bear with me for just a few seconds. I want to see if I can just figure it out by clicking around with some of the buttons. Again, if you're new here, so I am a commercial that's the wrong one. I am a commercial broker. I have made my living in real life selling commercial properties for the past 6 years on the West Coast of the United States. And I'm jumping into Cities Skylines relatively brand new. I played an hour of it before recording these videos, and as you can obviously tell immediately, I am learning everything as I go. So just looking at it, I don't think I'm going to find a way to solve this just yet, and if that's the case, I'm going to let it go for now. I have other pressing things that I want to take care of and address. And actually, now that I have all this, I noticed there was this horseshoe right here. This intersect, or this on-ramp, is causing a lot of congestion. And that sucks, because even just looking at this, I have no way of finding a way to solve that. If you guys have any suggestions, of course, leave them in the comments, because I'm looking at this and I'm gonna take a look at my roads real quick, and I can tell you, Well, actually, what if I just moved this road? Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. So I'm not going to unpause because I do want to take this as realistically, quote unquote, as possible. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can do this. Let's make this a 4-lane one-way. Let's start it here. Let's take it around just like this. Let's take that right there. Okay. Now we have that same road. We able now? Yes, we are. So now we can take this. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, there's no stop sign. Okay. That is a little bit of an issue. Now, I really, really, really wish I had a way to solve that. But hey, you know what? Some progress is better than no progress. So we're going to accept that for now. We're going to take that. And actually, now that I think about it, the idea I had wasn't going to work. So I had an idea of splitting this off into 2 different types of routes to where basically you would take 1 lane split. So these 2 lanes would be split by a median. And it would basically take you to 2 different routes that would hopefully alleviate some of this congestion that's building up right here already. But just unfortunately, I don't think I know how to do that. And I don't think it's going to work regardless. So, oh well, it's okay. Learn as you go. And what I think I'm going to do here is, oh, I do see now. So the reason that was there is because it gives 1 lane, makes it a lot easier for traffic to get through. See, we're learning now there's only 1 lane of cars that can get in that net. Big time helps with this congestion here. Got it. Well, either way, I'm not going to learn from my mistakes, and I'm just going to keep doing this. Let's do this. Let's take this, go right here. Oh, that's a straight line. Let's not do that. And let's keep on expanding this around just like, oh, and actually now that I look at it as well, the way it's pitched is also going to play a big factor into this. Am I able now? Just take it like that. Would that help just a little bit? I think that would, but it would still cause quite a bit of congestion right there. So I'm not too convinced that's the way to do it. But hey, this episode, this whole series in general, we are just learning. And if we mess it up, it's part of it. You know, what are you going to do? Yeah, that's totally incorrect. Man, you know, as I'm sitting here doing this and recording this, I'm really realizing that I probably, oh man. I really should start watching videos on how to actually do this correctly. I figured, hey, I'm just going to jump into this whole series, have a lot of fun, just kind of figure out what I'm doing right, and then take it from there. But as I'm quickly noticing, my ideas aren't the most optimal. All right, so let's do this. Let's just take you right to there. And then let's try to take you right to there. So hopefully that'll do the job. And let's kind of speed this up a little bit. Let's see how this does. Yeah, we got a lot of congestion now. So this is actually doing better. But now we have a lot of congestion here because this roundabout isn't optimally played. But it is doing a little bit better than it was previously, so I'm not too upset about it. You know what? Let's just really go all out with it as well. Let's just do this one more time. Take this right to here. Take that right to there. Let's take that right to there. And let's just run that through. And we're just going to upgrade this. This may be a mistake. It may not, but you don't know until you do it. Let's see. And I hope as y'all are watching me completely destroy my city slowly, I hope you can get an appreciation for just not being afraid to make mistakes. Even if it doesn't make sense, it's still better to learn from what you're doing by doing it than to just watch somebody else and try to mimic them. And I really hope that this series helps with that, because that's what is really important here. That's what I really want to really show y'all, is that yes, I'm a City Skyline streamer, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun of my channel. And I just hope you guys can appreciate that just a little bit and appreciate my suffering. Anyway, so as we keep going around the city, finding ways to make little improvements, what I wanted to do, and that I said I was going to do, that I want to improve our roads here. So if you're new, this is our Hawthorne Square district. This is quote unquote our wealthier part of town, because we're on higher ground, higher elevation. That's typically where the more wealthy individuals live, the higher net worths, higher incomes. We have our university here, the only one of our city currently. Here we have our elder care situated on the hill overlooking the city. And these roads that I have trees on, this kind of adds to that ambiance of the city. And what I really want to do is I want all the trees to match, but I also want them to be pretty. I'm curious, how does that look? I actually do think these are a little improvement. So for now, let's just add these in. Let's get these all over and around each and every single one of our roads with trees. And let's put it up here in the university as well. Perfect. Got that, got that, got that. And that is there right there. And finish it off there. I think we got everything. Yes, we did. Okay, perfect. So slowly getting better. And now here, I just, as you can tell, I put these tall evergreens here just for the keepsake of people, just so people know that these are the high-enders. These are the people. These are the wealthy. Let's see how these palm trees look instead. A little bit less ridiculous in terms of height. Nobody likes to look outside their window and see a ton of evergreen trees blocking your view. There we go. That is so much better. I am so happy with that. I think palm trees, of course, they just accentuate a neighborhood. I'm sure everywhere you've gone that has high-end residential, you see palm trees all over. It's very popular in coastal states like California and Florida as well, the opposite side of the US, obviously. But they've always enunciated wealth, and I want to keep that going in this game as well. Okay. Small improvements little by little. I'm liking how everything's doing. What else can we improve on? So we have this issue here. Our landfill is having issues. And now, what I'm curious about, do we have an incinerator on this side? We do have a plant. Now, I'm curious, garbage reserves. So, this should be incinerating. We should have enough capacity here to handle it. But let's just add one more right here, just to make sure that we have enough in place. Get that online, okay? And then, let's see if we can do this. Can we empty to another facility? Are we able to take this and just put this, hopefully in this incineration plant? Again, I'm not sure. I'm learning as I'm going. So I'm hoping that that's going to do. Okay. Now let's see, our education. We have a lot of eligibility for elementary schools. Oh, and this whole district doesn't actually have anything provided for them. So that's actually great to see. Let's do this. Let's take this offshoot here. Let's keep this road. And let's actually, I'm trying to think of how we can do this and make it look the best. So if I did that, right, that connects it. And then I want, let's make a nicer elementary school. Let's just do that. Let's put this here. Let's actually delete that. Go to 400. I'll go to the first distance. just like that, and just like that. Let's put this, let's actually put this to one side. I have a little idea I'm thinking of. It's probably going to be a little bit too greedy. It's probably not going to do what it should be doing. And even then, we have a lot more available to us. So can we go back to back? Let's do that. Let's go back to back. We'll have our, you know, some cities have Rodeo Drive, Luxury Row, Fashion Island. We have School Street. We're just gonna have a row of schools. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. It's fine. And this road, interesting that this actually gives me problems. Well, it actually does make sense because we don't actually have it connected to anything. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Okay, so that's like that. Okay, then let's do this. Let's take this. Ooh, you can't go that just yet. Let's take this over here then. Let's connect these just like that. Then let's make sure everything is uniform. And again, uniform just basically means it all looks similar to surrounding areas. So I am completely spacing this in here. We need our landscaping back. We need to find the trees that we used previously. And I believe it were these trees. Let me double check. Yes. Let's make everything nice and uniform with our district. I think we got a little extra tree in here. There we go. And then let's look at our district. Let's continue this. Make it part of the nicer community. Just like that. Excellent. Okay. Now, education. How are we doing? We barely have enough. So, well, we're gonna add one more. Maybe even a second one. Let's see. Let's do one more right here. This is going to be so tacky. I'm going to get so much hate for this. I'm sorry. Look, again, I'm learning. Don't hate me. I'm doing the best that I can, okay? I'm doing the best that I can. This is not good. Oh, no. High school. Okay, we're at least good there. We have enough people in high school. Phenomenal. Okay. Elementary school. We're having a little bit of an issue here with residents being able to get their kids to school. I don't want to really touch anything here. Am I actually able? Can if I was able to demo this park, I would. I don't want to take this park out. It adds to the neighborhood. I think it's too important to get rid of. And how is this zone currently? This is low density commercial. How is our noise here? Our noise really isn't an issue whatsoever. I also don't want to get rid of this because it does serve a purpose. It serves this residential area here of Woodland. So I think we're fine for now. I'm going to leave that the way it is. I'm just going to kind of quickly stroll through here and see how we're doing on everything. We have a bit of a fire hazard, and we should actually have a fire department in our Hawthorne Square because typically private communities, high-end communities, they actually have their own fire stations that only serve their neighborhoods. Quite an interesting and quite an unfair thing to have, but it's fairly common. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this, I want it to serve the most people possible. So I'm going to put it right about here. You know, nothing fancy, nothing crazy. I just want it to take care of this part of town, and it's doing a phenomenal job of that. I'm happy with that. We're okay over here for now. Not got to worry about that as much. And then let's see. Healthcare is doing good. Our cemetery is getting closer. We might need to get a second one soon. And now that I'm looking at it, we have a cemetery here. And it was good where it was, but now we're having a little bit of a use problem. And what I mean by that is that typically with any parcel of land, a parcel of land is just a tax lot. So let's say you own a piece of land out in Wyoming, whatever that piece of land includes, right? So let's say it includes 5 miles west, east, north, and south. That is one parcel. It has one tax code. So looking at this parcel here, we're going to say is one parcel owned by Jimmy and Sons LLC. Jimmy and Sons LLC, they're looking at this parcel here that they own, and they have a crematorium business, right? They've been running this since the city was first incepted, and they were doing great business. But now they're getting approached by the developers of these surrounding areas, these residential, these high density commercial. They're saying, well, hey, we really like this parcel you own. We know you have a crematorium here, but what if we made it attractive enough for you to just close down your business or move it somewhere else, and we'll buy the whole parcel from you. Now, of course, there's a police station here, so they own this parcel. Let's say it's 2 parcels. There's this one, and then there's this one. City typically owns all of their government buildings. Whatever is on there, they own, unless they do a long ground lease. Anyway, point being, Jimmy and Sons LLC then goes, well, I mean, how much money you got? And let's just say, big commercial district, big commercial daddy, BCD LLC comes in and say, hi, how about X amount of dollars? Okay, we'll close up shop. And so what they do is they would sell themselves, or Jimmy LLC would sell their parcel, and BCD LLC would come in and they would just demolish this whole thing and make it whatever they want to make it. And that is called this is using or performing an HBU, or in other words, a highest and best use. And that is what is considered, and it sounds just the way it sounds, what is the highest and best use for this particular parcel in this particular area. So a lot of explaining there, but that's how it typically works. And here is what I want to do. I want to demolish this crematorium. I want Jimmy to sell it to BCD. And I need to find a place now to move Jimmy's business. And we need to find a location where land is cheap and won't cause any problems. Before I do anything, I need to double check and see, does a crematorium have any issues? Or not a crematorium, a cemetery have any issues being nearby anything? I don't think it does. Okay, here we go. We are, okay, I get it. Okay. So we need to build another one first. Let's put this right here. Kind of in the middle of nowhere, right? It doesn't really affect anybody because obviously you need to have one. Oh, but having another botanical garden, maybe not the best location. Oh. Oh well. What can you do? We're learning. We're not thinking thoroughly. It's fine. So now that we have this here, what I want to do, we're going to have to move this. We're emptying a crematorium of bodies. I'm going to put it into this one. No big deal. That's totally fine. And we're going to speed this up a little bit. We're just going to watch as this hopefully gets out soon. But we'll let it do its thing while we wait. So now we're getting our crematoriums used, or sorry, cemeteries. I keep saying crematorium. We have one child care, which is doing fine. Elder care is doing fine. We may need more. I'm not so sure. Okay, so it takes care of that area. Got it. Okay. We need to add in an elder care as well for Concord and Pearl. Now this may be a little bit tricky because we have already utilized quite a bit of our space. And the only thing we really can do is just recapture. Or what would this cost to move? 4,800, and we have to take away some of our people, some of our residences. You know what? That's fine. That's worth it. Move that, pay the cost. And then what I want to do is, since it's elder care, I'll make it look a little bit snazzier, a little bit nicer. And let's do a single tree on both sides. Let's bring you up to here, take you back to there. Just a little bit further. Put that right there. Put that right there. I'm hoping this is going to be a big enough piece. If not, I'll have to just obviously demo and figure it out. But yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now we have our elder care that should service pretty much the rest. Let's actually put it right here. This will actually service quite a bit more of our residences. And we can't put it back there. Yeah, let's put it right there. And then to make it look just a little bit nicer, what if we put a park or something? Oh, let's get our water going there too. What if we put a... What? Okay, we're learning. You cannot put a water line where those trees are. Okay, got it. Okay, we're going to fix this real quick. Don't worry about it. We're still going to make it look nice. There you go. There you go. And done. Okay, water lines. There we go. That's interesting. We're learning as we go. Okay, that looks great. Now I want to see if we're able to put a park in here as well. I know we can. So let's make this a little bit nicer for the elderly who would typically like a little bit of a unique garden to look at every day. You could do a Japanese garden. I also want a park that does service. Ooh, a botanical garden could be actually really good. Let's do that. Yeah, that's gorgeous. We love that. Oh, we lost a business. No problem. We demoed that. How's our cemetery doing? It is slowly getting there. And what is this zoning right here? We have a bus stop right there. What I want to do, what I'm thinking I'll do, I'm going to move this just slightly down the road, just like that. Doesn't affect anything. And now the soundproof, yep, so it's only that little bit. So we can basically take the front of our police station, and use this whole piece for whatever we want. And it won't be affected by our bus station. Okay. What could we really put here that's going to be important and crucial to our city? I think would actually be good. We have an office use right there. How is our office doing at this time? They look pretty happy. They're doing pretty good. Let's give them one more. Let's actually get rid of these. Just like that. Let's dezone. And let's get... Oh, that's low density commercial. There's office. Let's get the front of the police station. Let's put that all right there. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Okay, now we have a great use put right there. And that'll just accentuate the area as well. And again... Oh, actually, I'm looking at it. We may need to get some more residential to fulfill this area with workers. I think it might be close enough to the woodland district to where that's going to be no problem. We're running into some trash issues here. Oh, our plant is full. And our incineration is also full. Okay, we need to get to work. Let's get some... Wait, how many incineration plants do we have? How many do we need? All right, let's just do that, I guess. Put one more right there. Let's put... one more right there. Let's just really make sure that we're utilizing everything. And then just to future proof, let's also put that right there. We're unloading. Okay. It should fix our problems for now. And then let's see, what else can we fix up? We need some more educated workers. What do we need? We need highly educated. So we need college students. What I'm thinking I may do is we need to figure out a way to put in a university. And I am seeing this piece right over here. How is our education doing? Oh, high school needs quite a bit of work. So let's do this. Let's make... I may need to buy this parcel soon, or maybe even now. Let's get rid of this road. Get rid of this here. Let's put you right there. Now, are we able to continue our road? I make a one-way. I did make a one-way. That may be a mistake. That is a mistake. Let's not do that. Let's put you there, put you there. Oh man, that could have been a big problem. I'm glad I caught that when I did. There we go. Okay. Now that made sense as to why it was giving me a headache. This is all not what I want. Okay. Let's upgrade all of this. Make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Didn't mess anything up over here, thankfully. Terrific. Okay. Now that we have this looking pretty good, I think I can get rid of these roads, get rid of that road. Clean up a little bit. This looks so tacky, but it's okay. We're doing good. Oh, we lost a little worker here. No problem. Get rid of them. And our trash is also piling up here. And okay, we're losing more businesses. But I think we're doing a lot better than we were previously. Now, we are going to need to have something that services this part of town. So let's buy this parcel right here. Or this whole parcel is just one piece, one tax lot. We're just going to say it's like, what, 500 acres owned by one person. We're going to do that. And I'm noticing I'm expanding quite a bit in my city, but I guess that comes with fixing it. It's all part of it. So let's see what else we can do. Let's also check in real quickly. In my head, how are we doing with our traffic flow on this part of town? We are having quite a bit of issues getting our people off of our main street. So let's do this. Like a 4-lane one way. And this is a little bit sloped, so let's do just like that. Oh, we missed it. Let's take you. Let's actually bend it a little bit. Take it straight out. Go right to there. Then let's go right to there. Just like that. It's really wonky. I'm not going to do that. I am not satisfied with that. Let's instead do this. Let's take you, go like this, and we're going to bend you. Okay, where are you needed? Right about there. And then that's not what I meant either. Okay, we're learning. It's fine. We are learning. We're not upset. We're not upset at all. You're upset. Okay, let's go one up. Let's go. Slope too steep. That's fine. I have to just like that. That is better. I'll take that for now. That's better. And that should hopefully encourage some people to take that road and alleviate some of the stress on these streets. And again, if you're still here with me, this is going to be a 10-episode series. Because obviously when I started this city, I learned a lot up until this point, and there's a lot of things that I would do differently. But we're trying to save our city the best way we possibly can. And we need more industrial. Let's just satisfy that just like that. Get everything up and around. And let's also touch these two. Let's actually not do that or that. Let's keep those off that main road. And then let's just push these over just a little bit more so we reach the end. And again, our whole objective here is keeping everything uniform. Get that all built up. That looks fantastic. Enough. And let's see what else we've got. So we have power still connecting our areas, our neighborhoods. Our consumption's looking good. Water's getting a little bit lower, but not an issue that we are too concerned with right now. And I wonder, do we have a crematorium yet? We do not. That's going to be our next unlock that we're going to work toward. Okay. What else can we fix? Our roads are actually doing pretty well. I'm not too upset with what we have currently. Do we have these 4 lanes right here? I want to make sure that we need. These are not yet, so let's actually get these 4 laned. and make sure that they service everything accordingly. I'm hesitant. Well, this is still the industrial district, so I'll expand that. And then we want to get these roads as well going. Anything else that I want to touch on yet? Yeah, I think we're okay there. And just for uniform's sake, we'll extend this to the end there, and this will be our marker for our residential part of town. Okay. I definitely think in the next series that we do together, we're going to be definitely working toward improving our transportation routes. Because clearly I'm looking at this and I'm noticing that there's a lot of improvements that can be made in the future. And I think it's important that we really address that next time. Okay. What is this? Emptying finished. Stop emptying. Perfect. And this is also done. So Jimmy LLC has successfully sold their parcel to BCD. And now we are going to demolish this. Yes. And now we did take care of that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to make this whole chunker, not this whole chunk, we're going to take a D-zone you. And now we're going to take this whole piece right here and make that high density commercial. Because BCD, the Big Daddy Commercial LLC, they've noticed a need for high density in this part of town. It's not really, there's no high density commercial really servicing the Woodland District or this part of Hawthorne. So they're going to take advantage of that. And since they specialize only in high density commercial, high end commercial buildings, they don't know what to do with this chunk here. So what they're thinking about doing is they're going to take a look at the noise, first of all, and it really only pollutes where it's built. But what they're going to do instead is they are just going to short plat, which basically means short platting means to survey a piece of their property and separate it from their parcel, which means they just make a second parcel out of one. Or to make it better fluently understood, they make two parcels out of one parcel. It costs quite a bit of money to do that, so it's not really seen very often unless there's a high leverage or a unique capability or possibility to be had. And in this instance, there is. So now they have short platted and they have sold off this parcel to the developers of this area of the Hawthorne district who are now building more apartments. And this makes everybody happy, of course. Now we're looking good. So how are we doing on our death care? Our cemetery is still kind of getting up there, so we're going to have to get a second one going relatively soon. And what I think I may do, I was actually thinking I was going to put it over here in this blank parcel, but there really isn't much of a way I can do that unless actually we could. The noise pollution doesn't affect this area of it. Now, obviously, it's next to a landfill, and in real life, that wouldn't be a thing. But thank goodness we're doing this now in our game where it is possible. So let's do this. Let's take what we've got. Let's move it out just a little bit. And we're going to, just like that, do that right there. And then we're just going to connect this to that. And now I'm hoping if I made enough room for it, there we go. We're going to put this right there. Now we future-proofed pretty well. We're going to have our crematorium taken care of. Got their water to it. There you go. I keep saying crematorium. Our cemetery. We have our cemetery in. Oh, this needs water. I am sorry. I thought you had some. There you go. And there you go. Okay. You good? You're good. All right. Perfect. Everybody else doing good? Okay. And now that I'm looking at it, we're getting close to hitting big city. And I may force that in this episode. Okay, let's see what we have. Everybody who builds conscionable, good residential, who builds conscionable, good cities, just close your eyes. We're going to really force this, and I'm not happy about it, but we're going to do it. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, we only can really do it here. Okay, everybody, just close your eyes. Don't look. You have seen nothing. Don't look. Just don't look. Don't look. Why are you looking? Stop looking. Stop looking. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, now we make that our high density. We are just going to ruin our traffic with this. Okay, it's fine. We're good. High density residential going in. This is a mistake. It's okay. Actually, we need a little bit more of a use here too to incentivize more residential to go in, I think. No, I guess we're good there. All right. Now, is there anything else that I could put in that would increase our residential count while also keeping our neighborhoods uniform? Just taking a quick look. This is all low density. I could take this out, and I think I will. So let's just take these two. Actually, how does our noise look? Okay, so they do kind of disrupt blocks. So what I'm going to do instead, we're going to slow this down. We are going to not look. Everybody close your eyes. You never saw this. High density residential right there. Take this off. Take this off. This is high density. High density commercial. Actually, let's do some high density office right here. Dead. And we need some more industrial to go in. So, well, that's building up. How can we do this best? And actually, while I'm here, let's also improve our roads quite a bit. Let's upgrade. Make sure these are working accordingly. Phenomenal. Everything upgraded here. Terrific. So we have that good. I just realized I don't have anything going on right here. This is actually kind of a blank parcel. I wish I fixed this better. But okay, I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. And now, let's take this out, take this down, take this up and around. We're going to lose a building. No big deal. Let's get our zoning going again. Right in there, right in there. And let's make sure we have enough water to service it. And we're going to need a little bit more water as well. So let's get over here. And let's toss one more of these in and connect it. And let's get another super line. Let's put that right there. That should actually run on the same line, so we're fine. Perfect. Enough. Okay. And we could use some more residential. Again, I want to hit that 17,000 population milestone. So the path of least resistance to get that done. Take these roads, build these up a little bit further. This will also help with our lower education area to incentivize that our industrial zones have enough residences. And not lower education, but our mid-range education. And now we're going to speed this up a little bit, and that should take care of it, I would imagine. Got enough water going still. Education is good. High school's good. Everything's good. Yeah, I think everything's looking pretty good. Oh, we have a death here. Actually, something to actually think about. I don't think I have anything that is servicing this area. So I will need to add in a cemetery. So I'm going to call my boys over at Jimmy LLC. What we're going to do is we're going to take this road right to here. Let's actually give it a little bit of a spin. Let's take you. Where do you extend to? Let's go right to there. How do I see it in my head? How do I see this? Go right to there. That's good. And then now we're just going to make a couple straight lines like we normally do. And get rid of that rock. And now we're just going to toss in a cemetery right there. And that should take care of the little issue we had. And let's get our water up into it. Perfect. It's a little bit of a speed up. Oh, we don't have actually any power to it. There to there. I think that might get us there. Not too convinced. We have a little bit of room left. Let's just kind of let this run for a second. And while it's running, we'll extend our district, make sure that everybody's happy and abiding by policies. While it's actually running, no, we're going to hit it in a second. So I'm going to let this run for a bit. And we are about to hit our next milestone. I did not see us getting this far in this series, but I guess we're doing it. There we go. We are at Big City. We get our crematorium finally. We get a water treatment plant. And that's all we unlock. That is in some unique buildings. That is good for me. I am blessed to only have those two things to learn. All right, we're going to end this episode here, I think. But let's take a quick little look through our town. Yeah, I think we actually have fixed pretty much everything in our town. We've done it, guys. We have successfully fixed our city. And kind of. Everything is running a lot more efficiently now. It's a lot more uniform. And I really, really am hopeful that we can finish this series at episode 10 with a moderately well put together and well laid out city. So, everybody, thank you again for being a part of this. Thank you for joining me and making this series as fun as it has been, educating me in the comments down below. I hope to see you in the next episode. Enjoy the B-roll and have a absolutely fantastic rest of your day.